Hello everyone, my name is Frank Giannizzero. I've been a proud brand ambassador of Passive since July of 2018. A little bit about myself. I was born in Astoria, Queens, New York. I now reside in Carmack, Long Island. I'm the second oldest of 5 children. My mom and dad worked very hard. My mom's 95. My dad unfortunately passed back 14 years ago. They came from very poor families. I married my childhood sweetheart, Phyllis. Met her when I was 17. We married, I was 21, she was 20. And, God blessed us with 3 beautiful sons. I graduated high school, had a little college, went to school for medical assistance at night while I worked during the day, and went on to train at Jamaica Hospital in Queens, and was on a phlebotomy team. It was the guys that draw the blood, and I went on to get my hematology license there. I had various jobs before that, and I also worked for New York schools, New York City schools maintenance department. Phyllis also worked with children in early learning in a children's play group, and she also worked with people with special needs. I went on to work as a supervisor of one of the largest laboratories in the country, and as that supervisory position, I supervised all of the patient service centers in Long Island. A lot of responsibility, a lot of stress, a lot of long hours, and not really compensated enough. I always wanted something more, something that would provide me, better time, more time with my family, and better quality of life. And, that time you'd be able to, enjoy the things you really like to do. I looked into network marketing back then, when really didn't have any success with it at all. You couldn't duplicate, couldn't bring people with you. And it wasn't as easy as they made it out to be, but I loved the idea of residual income and the time freedom that it gave you. So I gave up on that. Had a chance to go into a family-owned, established brick-and-mortar business back in 2001, but had to come in with a lot of money to do so. So after much consideration, I borrowed the funds and, became a business owner. I was in business for 21 years. Half of those years were very good monetarily, but things changed, advertising changed. Back when I first started the advertising, we were paying like $10,000 a month, and the way you attracted new customers were through the yellow pages. But then it changed, and there was advertising on social media, online, and quite frankly, my partner and I had a different philosophy on how to adapt to those changes, among other things. Also the big reasons I went into business with a partner was the time freedom aspect, that we could share the load. And this wasn't happening, so I retired back in 2022. And during that time, when I was still in business, the summer of 2018, I received an email from somebody that probably had me on an opportunity seekers list. And I watched the video with Ash, and I could tell that this was different. He spoke from the heart. I loved his vision. Everything about Passive attracted me to it. I mean, the marketing they done for you, you just have to plug in. They provide everything. And all the tools that they have, they're above market value. They're really, the price point can't be beat. You just have to plug in, like I said. So, back then, July of 2018, I joined, and I purchased a lot of positions for my family over that time. The It's just a no-brainer to, if you look at this. I mean, all the businesses online, or any business at all, would want to have the tools um, that Ash and On Passive provide you. And above all, at the price points that can't be beat, why wouldn't you? And you can also be compensated for it. I mean, it's a business in itself. And the big thing is they could only purchase those tools from an affiliate or a founder. That's really big. Every webinar that I have watched since then, if I wasn't on it live, I watched the recording. I got more excited. All of the branding the company is doing for us, and all the offices that they opened around the world. It's just amazing what Ash has done. I mean, I know it's 6 years, but I had a small business. This is huge, and for what he has done and what he's building, it's fantastic. He is really different and the company is different than any other company or business I have ever seen. I got in for $97, which I got back, and really, who does that? Like I said, I put my whole family in it, and I shared it. A lot of people, some people came in, a lot did not, but they're used to the same type of business philosophy. They just don't think this is it's too good to be true. But they haven't really watched Ash, and don't really see what he's all about. He's one of a kind. He truly wants to lift up humanity. There's no better feeling than giving, and Ash has given us that platform to be able to do just that. Unfortunately, back in 2021, I lost my childhood sweetheart Phyllis to COVID. Never should have happened. It was the worst day of my life. Turned my world upside down. My son's world upside down. And things will never be the same without her. But she's in my heart. I know she's up there looking out for us. And I'd like to do something in her name for people with special needs, one of our passions. She would really love that. I want to help my family, my sons, one of who himself has had some challenges, provide them with a better quality of life that everyone deserves, and that's what On Passive can and will do for everyone. I've always had a passion for animals. We rescued a dog, Brandy, a couple of years ago. She has brought so much joy and love to our lives. I'd like to give back to the rescues, do something in that area. I feel so blessed to be in this opportunity and to have, what I have today. So many people around the world don't even have bare essentials to live, like water, food, roof over their head. And I'd like to give back in that area too, and I'll bless will help with that. This is not just a company, it is a movement. When I watch the webinars, I can feel the love all the people that talk on the webinars have for human beings. We need more of that in this world. I want to give a shout out to Marty, Chris, Red, all those that keep us updated and inspired, and for giving me this opportunity. And I want to thank Ash Mafara, his family, all of those working behind the scenes for us. Thank you very much.